All right, we are live. What's going on, Kleen? How you been, man?
Feeling good. How about you?
Been doing all right. I know you had surgery about what 3 weeks ago now?
3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and you had to get your gallbladder removed. How are you doing?
Yeah. Good. Like it was a slow recovery or whatever. And it sucked. Like because there was no like warning there. It was all of a sudden I went from, hey, I'm like normal. What's up, Liam? Hey, I'm
Going on, Liam?
normal to all of a sudden like I can't move, you know?
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, what's up, Devo?
What's up, homie?
Um, but like it was crazy. Like it just it took me out, and it was only like a matter of hours. Like it started at like 10:30 at night, and then I was holding off, going. I'm happy to be back. Uh, yeah, it was going on like, and I tried to like delay like the feeling. I tried to like see if I could remedy it. Like I made myself throw up, and I was expecting it to be like relief after that, and it didn't happen. And then I took some Pepto Bismol, and that didn't help at all. And so I was just like, yo, I got to go to the hospital. So from 10:30 to like 5:30, I was like in severe pain. Then I drove myself to the hospital, and a couple like 4 hours later, after they ran a bunch of tests, they scanned my cat. Yeah. And so I got my cat scan and then EKGs and shit like that. And next thing you know, they're like, yeah, you got to have emergency surgery. And so I thought it was optional. I thought it could, like, here's the thing. I thought it could wait. I could wait for it. Like we could manage the pain and manage whatever. I just won't eat, won't drink or whatever a whole lot. Maybe drink, but not eat. And just manage it that way, because the following week is my busiest week at the store.
Oh,
Uh,
so you
for
obviously missed that.
for the store. No, I didn't actually.
Oh, really? So how long after surgery did you go back to work?
So I had surgery on Friday, and I went back in to visit and ended up making some pizzas and stuff when I really wasn't supposed to on Tuesday.
Oh,
And then
okay.
uh but I couldn't like walk. Like I was not moving. And then I finally came back on Thursday, because the big day was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Were you in any pain while that was
Yeah,
happening?
yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
but
For
you just
sure.
wanted to work, or you just like needed to?
I needed to, because I was stressed out. If I wasn't there, then I was not gonna have fun. I wouldn't be able to not think about it. So
Yeah.
I felt like obligated for my crew to be there, and you know, everybody knew that I was gonna come back anyway. They knew that the
Damn.
pressure was on, and I would have been there no matter what. So
So where are
uh,
you at now? How are you feeling now?
I'm pretty good. I still have the wounds. I still have pretty decent scars, and then they glued it, back together, like my stomach. Um, and so that's been like really weird, like because I'm used to like stitches and stuff, but this is like new age wave thing, and so
Yeah.
yeah, I can't really like there for like days after, like trying to get up out of a chair or anything else was like not happening, so I was just kind of confined or whatever. And uh but the biggest thing is like the food portion of it. The food portion of it right now is like I don't want to explore too much, and I'm not really like motivated to eat or drink anything, just because I don't know if my body is just like adjusting, or if like mentally I'm like, okay, I don't want to feel that way again.
It's
And
kind of
so
like when you break a leg or whatever, you're kind of hesitant to step on it.
yeah. And
So
so
you're
it's
like kind
good. Like I've lost a pretty decent amount of weight. I'm the lowest I've been since me and my wife started dating.
of, damn,
So yeah,
damn.
and I should
Okay.
be I should be in like
Happy
a
side effect or
what?
unhealthy? Is it happy side effect or is it an unhealthy side effect?
I feel like this is allowing my body to digest just a little bit better. In a way, I'm also not eating a bunch of shit. Um, but like I'm more cognizant of like what I'm eating. Like I don't want to eat too many fat things, or too many spicy things, because the risk is you eat it and it comes out like 10 minutes later. You
So
know, it's just
I don't want to cut you off here, but
there you
somebody
go.
just posted in the chat, and you know how memes are, shit moves kind of quick.
Yeah.
So Craju is a new coin that came out somewhat recently, and I guess it's been CTO'd by some OG members. And this is within, I guess, Jason, you know, Block is Hot's Discord. So I guess Craju is kind of popping off right now.
Craju.
He just tweeted about it, and then here's the Craju chart. It looks like we're at a 57K total liquidity, 345,000 market cap.
Oh.
Don't know much about it. Let me see. Craju has their own Discord or Twitter. The story behind Craju. Let me see.
Craju. Story behind Craju.
You can hear this, right?
In the main office, not my home office.
Oh, yeah.
Is that I was at the Gaiju Con, the Godzilla festival called G Fest over in Chicago with my brother, and an independent artist from Louisiana created a kaiju called Craju, and that statue is actually the son of Craju, and I thought it was real cute, so I bought it, and it's starting to become a character and it be anthropomorphized in its own right. But it's one of those cosmic horror H.P. Lovecraft meets Godzilla ethos, kaiju universe monsters, and it has all the things you would expect in a Lovecraft, like cultists who have bad outcomes for worshiping Craju, and Craju is very well made, really beautiful statue, and good printing quality for it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like, you ever watch Pacific Rim?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a really good movie. It's all about kaijus and like
What's up, Sonny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chart's looking like it's popping off, dude. But I mean, I don't think I would buy here, right?
Yeah, I mean, so what about like Wart? Like I thought Wart was gonna be the next like big one,
Bro.
and huh?
No. I don't know. I'm hurt.
And I'm getting killed on Wart. Like, let me see this shit.
I am
What am
getting
I
killed
down?
on Wart.
120. Like I thought this was gonna be the new one. Now people are saying this is gonna be the new one. Like I'm inclined to no longer listen to anybody, to be honest.
We don't listen to people.
I'm kind of getting pissed off. Like
we don't. Yeah, I'm
what
down.
The fuck is happening?
I'm down like 25%, I guess you would say, on Wart. You know?
I know that, you know, all the meme coins start really pumping with ADA. So like ADA's been chilling out. I mean, stocks have really been flat for about a week, 2 weeks now too. Everything's been kind of flat. But it's really only 2 weeks until the Fed lowers rates for the first time in freaking forever. Yeah. And so we can actually go look at that for a second. Fed Watch tool. So over the last 2 weeks, when we were first looking at this, I think this was a month ago, this was a 90% to 92% chance that we were going to lower rates.
Yeah.
And within that time, I know we didn't do a podcast, but within that time, it fluctuated all the way down to 80, maybe even, I think it was 79% at one point. And it fluctuated all the way back now to even its highest point at 95.6. That's because of the JOLTS job data that we got today. It was very bad, lower than expected, which puts us in an environment where Powell is more inclined to lower. So now we're at a 95% chance of lowering rates. Now, the whole reason why you lower rates is because you're in a bad spot. So that could lower the market. But at the same time, lowering rates is just essentially more liquidity in the market.
Right.
So it's a catch-22, but I think it's more good than bad, even though it's based off of bad data. The data is always lagging, so it doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't continue to trend negatively for too long.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at. I think as soon as we start lowering rates, it's going to kind of be a slow snowball into like more and more rate cuts, which is going to be really good for banks, anybody who's lending or trying to take out loans. And it's just going to stimulate the economy a lot. And I think that could be a really good environment for crypto in general. So I don't know, maybe stuff like Wart comes back, but I kind of just don't even want to buy anything until that environment is here, because during those environments, everything pumps and everything pumps hard. You don't even need to be good at trading. You just need to be as early as you can into pretty much everything and you'll win.
Right.
So I don't know. This new Crawju thing coming out, I would love for it to be hype and shit, but like, man, fuck everybody who got in early and is already up 20K. Like, fuck all you.
It all passes, yeah. What happened to the old dudes that were just like giving us a heads up right before?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
the thing is, this will either pump another 2x and everybody will say I did tell you, right? Or it won't pump and they're the ones who sold on you.
Right, correct. I'm gonna go with the latter.
Yeah. It's just so hard to say.
Look at this freaking chart, dude. You know what I mean?
It's so hard to say. I know Liam's been killing it on Soul lately. I think Soul is a little bit easier because even if you miss the first few legs on Soul, there's just way more liquidity. So like the first 2 legs is kind of nothing because there could be 10 more coming. But on Cardano, it's like if you miss the first 2 legs, you miss most of it.
Right.
You know, so this is the first leg. You know, maybe this was the first leg. This is the second leg. But we've missed most of it. We could get a 2x from here, maybe another 3x if we're super lucky and this turns out to be like the coin. Not to be like a downer or nothing. There's going to be plenty of times that come. But I don't think this is the time to be jumping on anything in particular.
I mean, Snack might be a like reasonable buy here. I don't know. I'm not calling it, but still.
Let me see. I haven't bought Snack on this wallet.
Yeah.
In a minute, anyways. I do like how Snack is holding up, though. Snack's been holding up pretty well. So these are pretty fair values. Nothing too crazy. You know, we had a monster run up, and now we're having some cool off.
Yeah.
As long as we stay above the leg up and this consolidation period, as long as we don't fall below, this could be just resistance before we go even higher. It needed to cool off. We were going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is completely fine so far. You've been looking at anything? You've been buying anything?
No, hold on to my...
Fuck me, I guess then. What do you mean? More like Garbanzo? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We got to get Kleen into 0.1 server. Yeah. So Liam's got a 0.1 server for his Soul trades, and he's been killing it. And some of the other people in that chat have been killing it too. I found out about, I think it was Kanye's coin, Yeezy coin. Okay. And so I got into Yeezy coin. I made a quick 50%, got the fuck out, and then it ended up crashing. I don't know if it's ever going to turn into anything. I don't know if it was a scam. But Kanye launched a coin. He posted about it on his Twitter. And I was like, those things make sense to me, right? There doesn't need to be a reason to buy. Kanye made a coin. You buy it.
Yeah, that is true.
Soul's got stuff like that. Like we have to wait for like Adjacent and Brock to tweet. We have to wait for like an OG Sneck whale to say something, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know. It's frustrating, and in my opinion, I don't like that. I want there to be something new. Like it's the same people doing the same thing, and we just follow the same people.
Yeah. And they end up selling anyway.
Yeah.
Or they hold the bag infinitely, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't think a lot of them are like inherently evil. I think they're trying. Those are the people who are trying, in my opinion, to bring a liquidity and hype to Cardano. So if they can bring another coin that does like a 10 or 20x, it brings that hype back into our ecosystem. But if on the way there it doesn't draw enough eyes, then they just end up selling and then they make the bag. But I don't think inherently it started off as like a like I'm going to screw the community type of thing. It was like, well, I tried. Well, at least I'll get my money back.
Yeah,
type of thing.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with Crawju, it's kind of like it depends on people's disposition towards Charles too. Like if everybody hates him, price is probably going to go down. You know what I'm saying? He says some dynamic shit. Like price is probably going to go down on Crawju. It'll be forgotten eventually. You know what I mean?
It will be. I mean, he tweeted about Nike, right? That was his pig. He tweeted about, what was the other thing that he tweeted about? I mean, there was like 5, but
yeah. Nike.
He did the giraffe.
What was the one where it was The first like meme on Bitcoin that they created.
Oh, the squirrel? What is it? I can't remember. There's so
I
many.
don't know.
I
There's
could have
been
sworn
so
it was a
freaking
squirrel.
many.
Chef just posted Chef Reckless. Dude, Chef Reckless, he's been having some good plays. I don't know where he's been necessarily like the last 6 months, but he got into Nike hella early. I think he's still a big Nike holder. He just posted a Crawju picture, so I guess I don't know. It could be cool to jump on the Crawju bandwagon maybe for another day or two, but I don't see it lasting.
Yeah. Sugar.
That was a squirrel, right?
That was a squirrel, yeah. A sugar glider or whatever. Yeah.
Is Agent still doing well? Let me see. Are we kind of done with the whole AI hype?
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like that's a possibility. Maybe this will pump again. I don't know. Alex Becker, he's a big influencer type dude. He always posts about AI being the new crypto wave, and I keep hearing people talking about like, oh, alt season is canceled. I don't agree with that one bit.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten Cardano ETF yet, and BlackRock keeps applying for their Cardano ETF. The decision, I believe, is October 28th. So we're right around the corner from a decision. The odds of them approving it, I think, are decently high. Maybe more like 70%, but I think the odds, if you look at like a website, are pricing like 80%. Let me see, like odds of ADA ETF. Let me see if anything pops up for this. These are just headlines, but let me see. It says like near 90% October SEC decision, and
yeah,
you go to like so many different websites. You have just like Google AI saying around 80 to 90% based off of all the analysts and stuff like that. So it looks like it's in our favor. I don't want this to be a giant rug pull, and it not be. And then everybody can say like, well, I did say there was a 10% chance. But if it does get approved, it's just going to fuel the shit out of ADA for a good month, probably. I think we'll probably get a run to like 150. I think that's super easy to get Cardano back to 150 at the minimum. And during all that time, that's when I'm going to definitely be playing stuff like Crawju. Sneck, again, is going to be doing fantastic. Sneck is going to be the easiest play to probably get a quick 2x, 3x out of it. There's, of course, going to be brand new coins being launched constantly, but I think that's going to be when you really want to play.
Yeah.
Right now, Crawju is going to be one of those, like, the whole community is either in or out, and that's what's moving it because our community is still really small. How many AI products do we need, really?
More.
I don't know, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter, right? Like Crawju, like what is that? What's going to happen with it? Nobody knows, but you're buying it, right? So I think AI, as long as it's still a hype trend, you're going to buy Agent,
Yeah.
So everything is just hype. That's all it's ever been. That's all it still is. Eventually, I do think that's going to change, but for now, that's all it is. SoFi's doing well. It's holding up a lot higher, but we're still going sideways for like the last week.
Yeah. Everybody's just waiting for rates.
What do you need? Like a
better pen.
I don't have a pen.
I was thinking about actually opening up my daughter like her own Robinhood account.
That'd be nice. Give her like
do shit together,
like a weekly amount or something to put in.
Right. And like we can talk about what she wants to put it into and other things like that,
Ask her like, what do you want to put it into and why? Start getting her thinking like that.
Right.
That'd be fun.
It's just I feel like not a whole lot of parents do that with their kids. So when it comes time to do shit, you know what I'm saying? Like investments, other things like that, people are clueless. They don't know what to do. Like I had no idea what a 401k was until I was enrolled in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of interesting. I was thinking about doing that with my daughter just for fun. Because trading's fun. Like
It's definitely fun for us. I would imagine it would be fun for anybody because making money is fun.
Yeah. But I think not to shit on Cardano or whatever too much, but like it's kind of like the hype's not there. You know what I'm saying? And with Sol, at least you have the volume or the chance at volume. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
Whereas here it's kind of like, bro, it's just the same 900 wallets like moving shit around. That's all it is.
Yeah. Like on any given day on Sol, there could be 4 or 5 tickers that 5 or 10x.
Yeah.
You know, and then, but on Cardano, it's like every 2 months, there could be like a really good coin that launches out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But like, who wants to wait around that long for a maybe when you could just go to Sol and be in and out of a bunch of coins for the last, month or so? Both my kids know what's up. I have wallets for them. Kids like the snack. That's why both of my kids hold, along with some NFTs.
Yeah, I mean that's smart. You're doing the smart thing. Like you're ahead of the curve there. Like to be honest with you.
I think as long as your daughter likes it and it's not like hey, like come on, we're doing this thing this week, and you like kind of force her into it.
Force it, yeah.
Yeah, and then of course
it'll be fun. Like
yeah,
when the price goes up, like we're all having fun. Being like, oh shit, your $3 became $4. You know what I'm saying, or like whatever it is. And they're like, oh, it actually does work. Like.
You have to start them somewhere because I think starting is boring, especially to somebody who wants to maybe like be playing video games, watching a movie, hanging out with their friends, right?
100%.
But after 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, depending on the month, you can show them like, hey, look, you now have $20 or you now have $100. Yeah. And then it starts to snowball and they now have 200, 500, 1,000. And then they're starting to be like, they're going to get hooked eventually at some point.
Like,
so it's always the start.
You, like stock market, for lack of better terms, is safe because it's always going to be there.
The tried and true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's always going to be there. You're always going to have like the Walmarts, the Disneys, the other things like that are just kind of be tried and true. Like people aren't going to stop going to Walmart. Like, it's just not going to happen.
Absolutely.
But so, yeah, trying to get her into that stuff is for me is important. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be easier with my son because for some odd reason, I think dudes are like dumber. And so they'll just like go along with whatever, but like, I'll be like, let's get into this or whatever. Why do you want to invest in, this, that, and the other? When I told him like I could do like Roblox, he was like, yes. And so I got some and he was like, he felt like he was the owner of Roblox at the time because that's
pretty cool.
He owned shares and stuff like that. I wanted
to talk to you about that because I know that you bought Roblox.
Yeah.
And it was doing really well. But do you know like the downfall of Roblox that's been coming?
Yeah.
Like there's been a lot of like bad actors on that platform that have been like luring kids and doing all sorts of bad shit.
Correct.
And I guess the owners have known about it for a while and have been trying to like sweep it under the rug. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not defending anybody or anything like that, but Roblox is like huge,
right?
And it might be a little bit about saving face, but I also think it's like they don't want to be associated with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or admit to it, because when you admit to it, like public perception is like, yeah, my kids are never going on there. I'm not spending another single cent, when most parents don't freaking pay attention. You know what I mean? So they stop spending money. So I think they care? Maybe. But like, are they ever going to admit to the problems in which are in there? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, the stock doesn't seem to be hurting. I think it was like a few weeks ago that all that news came out, so you can see a dip. But I mean, it's still chugging right along. It's not really hurting for the funds.
So when I started out, it was at like $43.
Yeah, I remember that was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah. Well, no, way before that. We're talking COVID times.
Let me see. Oh, okay. So you buy IPO?
Yeah, it was like first initial on actually like Robinhood, believe it or not.
Damn. Yeah, I remember you telling me that actually. Yeah.
And I told everybody about it, and I'm like, this is gonna be huge, like, or whatever. And then of course all this stuff happened, and then the downturn where it was like, this is not huge, ha ha ha, and everybody was laughing, and it was like, chill out,
This is very, very typical of IPOs in general, though. You start off, you have a bunch of hype, it goes up, and then reality sets in.
Yeah.
And then it goes back up if it's an actual good company. I mean, that's the same exact story for SoFi right now.
Yeah. I mean, the same thing, like, when you think about it, like, with MySpace and Facebook and other things like that, they always had, like, bad actors in the space. And so you just kind of migrated away from MySpace, because it was kind of less cool.
Yeah.
And but my kids don't play Roblox.
You're off?
Because they're
what do you mean? You went offline? It says I'm live still. Does everybody see me live?
Fadi's drunk, dude. I'm almost 100% sure Fadi is drinking right now.
Says I'm live. Can everybody see me? I mean, I'm posting up your comments. I'm good? Okay. I don't know, Fadi. I think you went offline. I think wherever you're at, maybe your internet's a little bad.
Yeah. Pay your bills, Fadi.
Or drink another one. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, my kids don't play Roblox, but like, it's still like it's a huge thing. They take in like millions of dollars a day. It's absolutely nuts. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think the content is good. One of the things that was happening was the content creators that made their kind of like debut or their money mostly off of Roblox didn't want to be associated with that sort of thing. Like they were talking about, I watched a documentary on it where they were like, I'm not confident telling people what I do anymore. Like I used to tell people I'm a content creator for Roblox and they'd be like, oh, okay, like whatever, you're a content creator. Like for basically you could have named anything and you'd fall into the same category. Right. But now they're like, yeah, I'm a content creator for Roblox. And they're just like, are you a pedophile? Yeah. Like, do you talk to kids? Like, and he's just like, I mean, kids play it and it's just a bet you don't have a stance really.
Well, same thing with Minecraft. Back in the day, right? They had all the allegations and stuff like that. It seemed like every other week there was another Minecraft person that was getting busted.
I would like to see the ratio though for current players. I would imagine older. I think the ratio for young to old is probably close to 50-50 on Minecraft nowadays.
Yeah.
And Roblox, I still think is mostly younger audiences.
100%.
So,
but the problem is the people that are making the quality games on there are the adults.
Right. Young adults usually, or maybe a few that are actually older.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's close to like 21 to 30-year-olds are the ones creating the content because they're trying to make money. Yeah. And then some of them are using it to either, because I don't know exactly how Roblox works, but I imagine if you're an admin of a server or something, if that's how it works like Minecraft, then you could incentivize people to give you stuff or pay you and you give them special items or privileges or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you can buy these bundles and stuff like that for everybody's room and whatnot. So you could create a class of like, let's say you're playing like the Battlefield clone or whatever it was, Roblox style Battlefield or whatever. You could create like a gun pack and they could buy the gun pack and have it unlocked forever or like whatever it is. But yeah, it's mostly kid stuff and they all create rooms that are in games that are like obbies and dumb things. It's just like, I don't get why this grabs these kids' attention, but it does. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's we're just getting old, man. It's not the same
thing.
I think, we can relate, I think, easier with the younger generation than maybe the previous generations could, because it's still gaming that's relevant, and that's what was relevant when we were kids.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, we understand that, you like gaming. We understand why you like gaming, but the games that we like are different.
Yeah.
Like we liked a lot of first-person shooters, like action type things.
Yeah.
And a lot of these kids like creativity-based things and more free roam and stuff like that.
Yeah, little Einsteins and shit.
If it's on a screen and it grabs, yeah, I mean, pretty much. Depending on the younger the audience, the easier it is to grab attention. It doesn't even need to be a good game.
What's up, David? Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, David? But as you get older, you start to get more and more picky with your content.
Yeah.
Like I remember just liking any old video game, and then as I got older, I was like, nah. And I was highly selective by the age of like 8. You know,
Really?
I was like, nah. Yeah, I like did not want to play. I'm still like this. I don't want to play sports video games because I feel like they're made like shit. Honestly, if you want to play any baseball game and you're a hitter and you get a pitch thrown to you, especially back in the day when TVs were tinier, you could not tell if that pitch was going to be a ball or a strike ever.
It was pretty rough.
And then it was also very hard to tell speed. So timing anything was extremely difficult. Playing baseball in real life was easier than playing it on a video game.
I mean, it was... The video game is more... I don't know. Like you can predict better in the video game more so than like whatever, because there's always some sort of error there.
It could be an insurance commercial and life can't take their eyes off it. Maybe that's because we limit our kids' time screen and they're thirsty for anything to watch. Maybe. I don't know. I watched a little, like a bit of TV. My routine when I was probably between 7 and 10 would be to go to the basement, turn on the big screen TV, and I would probably, if I woke up early enough, I could catch some of the older TV shows. So I like to catch like either Pokemon in the morning, or maybe I was just a weird old head in my head. But I used to like to watch Cheers in the morning. Like, as like a 7-year-old though.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I like to watch Cheers. And
like my kid's like Young Sheldon. I'm like, dude, you're lame. What are you talking about?
Young Sheldon has a few good episodes, I'll say. I don't like it as a whole, but I think a few of the episodes are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to watch a decent bit of TV, but I only like to watch certain things. Like I like to watch Pokemon because I was super obsessed with Pokemon. I love playing it and I like watching it. But you know, I really only liked a few shows but I was never told like, oh, you can't watch TV today.
Yeah.
It would be you'd have a harder time telling me I couldn't play Pokemon that day and telling me I couldn't watch TV.
We were just always encouraged to go outside.
I went outside a lot too, though. Like I had a neighbor, and we would go outside and we had like 3 acres in our backyard, so we would just go back there with golf balls and just fucking hit them as hard as we could, and then try to go find them. And we just did that for hours. I don't know, just bored.
Yeah, that's fun. That is pretty awesome. We had neighborhood kids, like a bunch of kids in our surrounding neighborhoods, and we would all just like run amok and shit like that. But as long as we were out of the house, not bothering like my mom, who might have been working at home that day or like whatever, like they were cool with it. We could stay out till whenever. But I also lived in a really small town.
For me, I've always felt like it's whatever you're not doing is what they want you to do. When I was inside a lot, they just wanted me to be outside as much as possible. Yeah. That's what they would say to me. They'd be like, get out, do something, you know? And then I would get into kind of like rhythms. So there'd be times where I would always be outside for months. And then there'd be times where I was only inside for months. Yeah. And they would always tell me the opposite. You know, they'd be like, you're always outside. Like, come in for a bit, you know? Like, we need to know where you are. And then there'd be times where I'm just inside and they'd be like, just get out of the fucking house. Just do anything.
Yeah.
Go look at the sky.
Yeah, now I wish my kids would go outside more. Even when I'm outside, like shooting hoops or like mowing the lawn or like whatever it may be, they're inside. Like they rather just be inside. I'm like, dude, come outside, get some sun, enjoy the air. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I find even if you take your phone outside, like just be outside a little bit.
Right. There's something to be said just sitting in the sun. It brightens your day. Jesus Christ. Like, you know what I mean? Taking in actual nutrients from the sun is good. It's very good for you. So how about your girl? How are you guys doing as far as that goes?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing good. She had her birthday is this weekend, but her parents wanted to celebrate it with her last weekend. So we had a cookout with them and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And then this weekend, I got to get her the gifts I got her. I don't know if she's listening, so I can't say what I got her.
Yeah.
I don't think she is, but you never know. She's a tricky one.
Yeah. I mean, my wife, we're in a weird spot, I guess. Yeah, reset. That's the alpha. Yeah. Like, we're in a weird spot where it's like we kind of doing our own thing.
Yeah. What, you and your wife?
Yeah. Like we're just kind of like we're like parenting, obviously. But like,
I'll
as far as like
that for a sec, but what is reset? That's the alpha. Is he or Liam? Are you literally saying like you just need to chill for a bit and then reset, or are you saying like, is there a coin called reset? Maybe I go to Twitter and type in reset. We'll see what pops up.
Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff.
Look,
did you see that Drewski video?
There's a Drewski video?
Yeah, that Drewski video. That was the white dude right there. That's Drewski.
Oh, he's talking about a soul coin.
Oh.
Okay, let me see. Liam. Let me see. You probably got the link already somewhere. I'm still not really familiar with Soul, so I still need to like click on the link exactly. I appreciate you posting my stream too, homie. Let me see. Is there a link in here, Liam? For a reset? Is it on Pump?
Pump.fun?
I am trying to get better at trading Solana coins.
Dude, that was wild when it first came out. Pump.fun. That shit was crazy.
Let me see. Let me go to Pump.fun. Maybe it's in Pump.fun. So Brewski is doing pretty good in Pump.fun. Is this the Brewski thing that you're talking about?
What?
Something
different? Yeah, that's Drewski right there.
Is it? That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was funny. If you haven't watched it, he's like a good old boy. You know what I mean? From like the South, talking about, American pride and shit like that. It's just funny.
Oh, there's a lot of resets on here. Is it just regular old reset? One sec. All right. Post it in do you want me to post the Discord, Liam? I'll let you decide on that. Because I know you're trying to make sure it's not just like everybody up in that hole. Oh, Brewski is what you're talking about.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What are you going to do about Cardano, man?
It'll have its time, bro. I just think we need to be really patient. Like, I'm not going to be jumping on coins like all these people are jumping on coins. I'm going to be waiting for Cardano to be pumping. Well, and then when meme coin season is back, it'll simply be back. We're going to have all these people that are jumping on Brewski and making their 3Xs, 20Xs, whatever it may be. They're going to bring a little bit of that money over to Cardano, and they're going to make good money there too. And that's when I think a lot of Cardano people are going to be eaten, though, because we're going to be more versed with the ecosystem. We're definitely profit takers. So I think we're going to be doing just fine, but I don't think now is our time.
So you're saying play Solana?
I am saying play Solana, and that's coming. I mean, I'm not even a Solana fan. I don't ever really do that, but I think that is the move. That is what I believe in my soul. See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did there. I'm struggling with this.
I got you.
So I'm struggling with this kid at work and his girlfriend and stuff like that. And he's my like second in charge. So he's me when I'm away. When I was at surgery, he was supposed to be taking care of everything or whatever. And this girl has him wrapped up in some other world, dude. Like, it's pretty bad. Like, to where he's like alienated himself from his friends that he used to have and his family. And This is good. I like Drewski, dude. He's pretty funny. God damn. And this is the second time he's done it, like dressed all white and shit.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
I do find it funny.
But this is funny.
Man, I'm forgetting how to log in. How do I log into these?
Oh my God.
How do I log into Pump Fun again?
Connect your wallet.
Yeah, but how do I do that? It says click confirm in your wallet, but it's not saying confirm in my wallet.
Oh, it's not coming up?
No.
Do you have the add-on?
I have the Chrome extension.
Yeah. It's all updated. Everything like that.
Oh, okay. I needed to refresh the page. And I think that works now. Okay, cool. What do you think, Liam? Do I buy here or do I wait? I need a handhold. 0.1 server called Brewski, just saying Sol is the play. Sol is the play, at least for the time being. I love Cardano. I don't think I'm ever gonna not trade in Cardano, but the last 2 years have taught me to be extremely selective, and that there's really only a few months out of the year that Cardano is worth trading in.
Right. I would probably say that is very accurate what you just said there.
Yeah.
100%.
If I try to force it or be a community member, right, and like help pump the smaller things, like I just get shit on every time.
Oh yeah. 100%. So, you'll get shit on.
You just gotta be selective. The reason why it's called 0.1 too is because Liam believes that everybody should just put in 0.1 Solana into trades and just trade that around and just be super safe while you're learning.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like that selective mentality. All right, I'm gonna buy a little bit.
You're saying you're buying it right here. You're not.
Yep.
Okay.
I just bought it. Bought it at 1.6 mil. And that's where we bought it. We will see. Now it's a red candle.
It's it's funny how like quick it moves, right? Like
yeah,
it's like
for real.
It's wild, ain't it? Like they're doing shit in hours what takes Cardano like days.
You always buy the blood. Yeah. It's fun because it's something different too. I love learning stuff that's new. So like even if I lose a little bit, it's just kind of like, all right, but you know, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Where I know what to do in Cardano. So if I lose in Cardano, I'm just plain mad.
Yeah. No, I get it. But I think it's because we have invested so much time in the community and following people and talking to people. And is there somebody on Sol that you would look at and be like, all right, this is good. This is, you know.
For me, Sol is just like celebrities. Like if a celebrity posts and I'm early enough, then I'm gonna, you know, buy it, sell it. I have no attachment to the celebrity.
Yeah.
And if Liam or one of the other people in the chat like calls something out, I might like look into it a little bit, but it's really hard because when somebody posts something on Cardano, it's like I said, like, oh, okay, somebody from Block is Hot's community, you know, posted. And to me, that holds some weight. But when it's like, oh, XYZ account that has a billion followers that are, you know, 90% botted, posted like, you know, shitcoin, it's like, how am I supposed to know anything? Is that real, fake, good, bad? You know, and the other thing that was a learning curve for me is, let me show you with this Brewski coin, if it even shows it. I don't know if it'll show it, but usually it shows you where the dev bought and sold. And so if a dev buys and sells in Cardano, you dump the coin, you never look back, and it's going to zero fast.
Right.
In Solana, the earlier the dev sells his coins, the better the project is.
Which makes sense because he's giving that shit up, right?
Right. So like he can no longer
a little bit of a bag. Yeah, the bots in Solana are legit, I would say. Yeah. But you should also be scared of the bots in Cardano. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so you can probably see, right? The bots are just more defined in Solana. So like it botted it hard and then it dumped on everybody, right? And then this could have very well been the end, but it wasn't. So it got bought back up and started going again because it's a meme that people actually liked. But if it was just an okay meme or people didn't buy it, or maybe it's like a cabal type people that are pumping it right here and pushing out the bots regardless, right? They got shaken out once. They got almost shaken out twice, 3 times, kind of 4, but it's still going slightly higher. So that's a good sign. And then it pumps because either the bot stopped selling or the cabal pumped really fucking hard or it's actually taking off. You won't really know unless you're wallet watching.
I don't know. It is scary, but the only way, like, even when we first got into Cardano, there was still like a little bit of a learning curve.
Oh, yeah.
On what to do.
And I think
coins, not necessarily, but like,
I think each ecosystem just has its own thing, but Cardano really has a community-based learning curve, whereas Solana has like a purely trading-based learning curve.
Right.
Because things pop off when Charles tweets. Things pop off when Block tweets. Things pop off when Neck Whale tweets, Cardano Whale, right? Like the big players.
Jupiter.
Yeah, sometimes Jupiter. Not as much though. He has pull, but I think his pull is kind of low nowadays.
Yeah.
He is good though, like with a lot of what he does. And then we lose some people too. Like we lost what was that dude's name? I think he was a British dude. He hung out with the Clay girls. What was his name? Got it wrong. Thanks for the chat. All right. Appreciate you, Andrew. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
Trying to think of what his name was, but he left. He tried to do a few coins and got shit on. Or I got shit on at the very least.
Yeah.
I can't forget. TC. Oh, yeah. Let me see. What was his name? I want to say it was like a 4-letter name. L. It was a 2-letter name. You're right. It was L.
Oh, you're talking about L, like the Spaces host and shit.
Yes, the Spaces host. He used to post a few pictures of his face hanging out with the Clay girls.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Going to he was cool. I think he was good for the community, but at some point he tried to get into meme coins and tried to push them really hard. And
that's what I was going to say.
It just ruined him and it ruined a lot of people.
The 2 meme coins that he told me, he's like, this is going to go crazy, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting in right now, blah, blah, blah. He said this shit on Spaces. And so I'm like, okay, well, if L's saying it, then okay, he's got a pretty good following. People generally try to do what he does. Nah, bro. I got in and I immediately got shit on. It was that Galactic Cats.
Oh, that was one of them.
Yeah. And there was another one where people called him out. They're like, you're just pumping this shit like just to sell on people, bro. Like every single time. Because as soon as he said
Cardano Community or something was one of them.
What was it?
I think it was called like Ada Community or Cardano Community or something like that was one of them. And then he had another one. I think that was like named after himself. Something like that. But yeah, that was one of the ones I lost about 2,000 on. And that was a bigger loss for me.
Yeah.
And it was right after a big gain. So I had the money to try to like really go hard. And I was like, sweet, L just posted it. L hasn't like scammed anybody. And then I think he held. I don't think he scammed anybody, but I got shit.
We have 1.6. Look, buddy.
I know. What am I up? We'll sell. We're selling now. No, we're still down. So I must have bought a tiny bit higher.
Oh. Yeah, but that was the last time. I even told you, I was like, that's the last time I'm ever going to follow this motherfucker at all. Period. Not going to happen.
And that's why I know a lot of people have hit me up and been like, why don't you create a coin? Like you're legit and stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, that's why. Because as soon as I screw up or somebody even sells the coin, and somebody loses, I'm just going to be associated with somebody who lost money.
Well,
and I'm just like,
you just have to find a way to where people never sell the coin.
Yeah, I'll just lock it up.
And the price goes up and up.
I'll create a honeypot.
There you go.
He truly is unpopular now. That's a really funny quote.
Yeah.
Or funny, whatever.
Unpopular L is what.
Unpopular L.
Yeah. Unpopular L. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know.
How much
I don't
longer?
pay attention to any of those motherfuckers now. The only people I listen to is like you or whatever, talk to you about this shit. That's it. I don't listen. I used to listen to Spaces every day for like 8 hours.
I think it will be important, like I said, at some point again, but not at the moment. Get to stay. My meeting didn't happen. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Meeting canceled on a Wednesday. Hell yeah.
We got free time on a Wednesday. Let's go, hump day. But like, yeah, I don't know. I think shit back down to 1.5. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna make it, guys. Yeah,
I gotta
don't
leave in
know.
less than about an hour. Actually, I gotta go hang out with my mom. She's in the hospital right now. She's
Oh wow.
Yeah, just the chemo has been adding up over the years, and she's not able to really walk on her own anymore. And so,
Yeah,
we're thinking about just stopping the chemo so that she can maybe get some of her strength back. But it's not a good solution necessarily because that means the chemo or the cancer is going to grow.
Yeah.
So, just interesting time right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go hang out with her in the hospital probably in like 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. But like you gotta pick up my kids in like 11 minutes or whatever.
So that means within 30 minutes this gotta pop the fuck off. What do you think?
It could. You never know. All I know is it's moved more than Cardano ever could move in a day.
In a week.
Month probably.
What has ever gotten this high? I think Agent, back when it was named what was its first name? Talos.
Yeah.
When Talos first came out, I think it did this in like a day or two.
Yeah.
But that's the difference, is like just any old coin can just do this on Solana. Whereas we need the best of the best to do this on Cardano.
Right. Like a huge meme.
Yep. And it was during that time, which again, I think September to December is going to be a time you want to be in Cardano. It might not be this week, it might not be next week, but it's coming. I think our time is literally right around the corner.
I'm trying to think. What else? We got Bonk. How's my boy Bonk doing?
Did you buy any Bonk?
No. I got in. I got airdropped some.
Oh, okay. That's right. But you still hold it or you dumped?
No, I don't. No, it was free money. It was like $1,200 at the time.
You say yoink.
And had I stayed in a year later, it would have been worth like I want to say close to like 70,000. It's kind of nuts.
That is crazy. I'm thinking about, as soon as I get night, dumping it.
Oh, really? You haven't got your allocation yet?
I don't think anybody has they? Have they?
I think some people did, right?
Oh, maybe. Have I not been paying attention that long? I didn't think anybody had it yet. I'm like 90% sure I don't have night. I don't think night is trading.
Wonder how my Pi is doing.
No, I don't think Midnight's trading, bro. When does Midnight go live on ADA? Let's see if ChatGPT knows. Does not go live at a single specific date. Instead, the Glacier drop for the night token is live for claiming, and the Midnight mainnet is not yet launched. Eligible wallets could start claiming the night airdrop during 60-day window that began on or around August 5th. After the mainnet goes live, the claim tokens will be unlocked over a 360-day period, not all at once. Okay, so I won't even be able to dump them all at once like that.
So wait. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if I can get on Mexi and sell my fucking Pi coin here.
When does the Midnight mainnet launch? It's expected to launch after the conclusion of the glacier drop phase on October 4th.
Oh, so we got a month still. But you can still kind of see what your allocation would be, right?
Yeah, I mean, the total amount I'm going to get is, probably close to like $9,000.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 28,000 midnight. And I think at midnight, if you're expecting it to be around 42 cents, I think that's like close to 10K, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
But I'm not going to get it all at once. I'm going to do the opposite with my night. I'm just going to hold and forget about it, as I only get 90 coins since all my ADA was tied up. Damn. So the way that I did things was I put a little bit of money that I made from every single trade into a wallet, and that was my hardware wallet, so that I could guarantee and lock in money just in case I ever got hacked. And so I had a fat wallet, and that accumulated, I think, close to 10K coins by itself.
Yeah.
And then my other wallets just had like 3 or 4K ADA in it while I was trading. And I stopped trading ever since actually this year I stopped trading probably around like late to early February, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
And I just kept everything in SNEC. And at one point I sold a third of my SNEC bag closer to the top, and then I bought on the way down. So I had a decent bit ready for midnight.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. I just did. I'm selling my midnight immediately. Yeah, well, we're getting it slowly dripped to us. So, I mean, you still could sell it immediately, but it's just going to be interesting because if you get maybe like a couple $100 at a time, I don't know if it's going to be better to hold or not. I think midnight will probably slowly decline, have random sharp spikes up, and then slowly decline for most of the first year. And then I think it's going to go up.
Yeah.
But I think for a full year, it's going to go down for the most part until that claim period is fully done. And then there's going to be some group of traders who are buying the shit out of it to pump it. And then it's going to go for a massive run. That's what I'm guessing will happen.
Do you think if it's down for a year, it'll run into like a bear situation to where it'll drop even further?
I think really only a year, unless the whole market is in a bad situation by that time.
Yeah.
To which everything will fall. And of course, midnight will not probably do well. I mean, I think the traders are only going to come if it's a good risk on environment.
Yeah.
And those traders will be just as happy to wait a year and have that price be, another 60% lower and do it then.
Right.
So, I think the type of people that trade and do stuff like that have enough money to wait a year, to wait 2 years, to wait for that perfect time.
Yeah. So I have a little over $1,100 in Pi.
Oh, you're still holding on to your Pi?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it went up another 3% one day. So I'm thinking this is like probably a decent time to sell.
It's bright. I'm sorry. Let me fix it. How do I fix it?
God.
How do I fix it? Boom.
Oof.
So Bitcoin's going back up a little bit, holding around 112.
Yeah, like I said, last time I saw it was 111. So that was good.
Yeah. Cardano back at 10. Man, we passed Tron for a day.
What is Tron doing? What does Tron do?
I don't know. Why is Tron number 9 crypto? Come on, tell me, Google. Tron's ranking in the top crypto can be attributed to its significant growth in stable coin usage, particularly USDT, which has become a preferred network for fast, low-fee transactions in emerging markets, acting as a mobile alternative banking. The network also boasts a delegated proof of stake model for high transaction speeds and has successfully integrated into the traditional financial system through its NASDAQ listing. Well, there you go.
Shit.
I did not know Tron had a NASDAQ listing.
I didn't know that.
Wait, that means you can buy Tron on NASDAQ?
I didn't know they had.
Hold on.
It could just be charting on there.
I mean, it's still listed as a cryptocurrency on Coinbase, and I still can't buy it on Coinbase. What does that mean if you're listed on the NASDAQ? Is it a stock? Is it Tron stock? Is that the difference? Tron Inc. Sale of toys, plushies? No. So it's not that. Tron Ox. That's chemicals.
Nope.
So what does that mean? I am so confused. Sending you the 0.1 link, Kleen. First 50 will be happy. Also got more brewski right now.
Okay.
Cheap transactions on Tron. Yeah, I mean that's
they have a stable
fine.
coin, Nick. You see that?
What?
They already have stablecoin integration on there.
That's true. So when we get Midnight, is this the stable coins are going to be underneath Midnight, correct?
As far as I know.
And I wonder how soon after it going on mainnet will the USD stablecoins be launched? You know,
they might. I mean, maybe after it. WLFI, dude, that
will be on NASDAQ. I know.
Wrecked. People got wrecked on WLFI.
Fadi's been posting about WLFI for months now. Back when Trump coin first launched, he was saying buy Welfi instead. And I think he's doing pretty well on it.
Yeah.
Seems to have a lot of money. Let me see Wealthy. World Liberty.
That's the news. That's the news station. That's in our local area, WLFI TV 18. Do local news and shit. So when I saw it, I was like, what is this?
I mean, it's at its lowest point since it launched. You either get it now or forever, hold your peace type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you could be playing musical chairs with all these cryptos, but really just pick one that you believe in, that you know is going to be here. Like we've all picked Cardano, and just buy the dips. I mean, this could do better or worse, but it's all the same strategy.
Yeah. But I'm not seeing any like the last bull run, like you had some like shitters that were just taken off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not feeling it this time around. I'm not
yeah. Saying. Like Bitcoin pumped really hard in all the other runs. And then when it came down, all the other runs ran up harder. And we have not seen that. Even in Solana, we haven't seen that.
I mean, Biddy's taken over. It's number one by far. By far. That's crazy. Where are these plays at, Fadi? Why didn't you tell us?
He did. Admittedly, Fadi did tell us. Fadi told us months ago.
Oh my God, Fadi, you're a hero.
But when did you sell? Because it's at its lowest points. So, like, did you already sell? Or are you still holding?
Oh, he sold. Me $2,000 for each $100 with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he must have sold. Yeah, I know he keeps saying it too. Like, I believe you, Fadi. I don't want to buy it. So actually, before I go, I wanted to talk about bonds. I think TLT. I think that's the next easy play is TLT. So check this out. This is the max chart of TLT all the way back in 2002. It is at the same price as 2002, basically. And when bonds go, or when rates go up, bonds go down. And that's
Right.
what we've seen. When rates go down, bonds go up. We are about to cut. Bonds are going to go up. It is almost guaranteed. It is guaranteed if rates actually are guaranteed, right? But you never know. They could reverse cycles, yada, yada, yada. But it's pretty much a guarantee. As a trader, you're going with risk reward. You're going with the odds. The odds are in your favor to put, your money either into bonds or to buy calls, in my opinion, on bonds. I think that is what I want to do, but I don't have any money right now.
Yeah.
So I was checking my bank this morning, but it wouldn't let me log into my bank account to see how much money I have. But I kind of want to buy call options on TLT for 2 years out. And I think bonds will probably go back up to maybe around 140 each, which is about a double from here. A little less than.
See, but aren't so not all bonds are created equal though. Some are more risky than others.
Right. I think
Correct.
TLT is, TLT is a 20-year bond. There are 30-year bonds. There are 10-year bonds.
Okay.
So you do have to do some research into that. But I think overall, the agenda is the same. Whether it's a 10-year, whether it's a 30-year, bonds go up when rates go down.
Gotcha.
Rates are coming down. Bonds will go up. That is almost guaranteed. Will you make a shit ton of money off of this? Probably not. But I think you can make a good 2 to 3x on a call option between now and 2 years from now.
I'd take that bet.
I think it's a good bet. No holding. Wait, no, you're still holding it? I told you before 6 months. I bought it at 0.015.
Yeah, so he sold.
You got it before it got listed on CoinMarketCap then.
Yeah, he sold out.
No. He's still holding it, he said.
There's no way. I think he's saying no holding. Like he doesn't hold shit. He sells.
I think he said, I thought he was saying like no space. I'm still holding, but I don't know. Foddy, you holding or what?
Diamond Hands Foddy over here. Get rid of it.
Hey, look, man, he's rich.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think bonds are a very safe play right now.
Yeah, I mean rates will get cut, so obviously.
Like, let's see if you wanted to buy a TLT option for 500 days out. So this would be January 15, 2027. And you wanted to go with, let's say, like a 94 strike. It'd be $320 you'd be risking. And if it goes to about 140, which is my target, that'd be about a $4,600 gain.
Yeah.
For a $320 option.
Wait, hold on. Yes. Okay, so he's saying yes, I didn't sell. I'm holding. Oh my god, I am rich, bitches. We'll sell. Go ahead and sell.
So I don't know. I think it's a good option,
especially since you have time for it, right?
Yeah, I think $320 is kind of cheap. I think it's. What you don't want to do is wait for rates to cut, see that it's up 5% that day, and then buy.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be doing this, I think you want to buy now, 2 weeks before the decision happens, because if TLT was already moving, which it's kind of moving, it moved 1% up today. All right, so if we go back, you can see it's up 1.1%.
Yeah.
And you look on the week, and it's down, or it's up 0.1%. So it's really not even moved.
Right.
I mean, it's flat 1.1% in 3 months. In the year, it's flat -1. Like, it has not moved. You look at the 5-year chart, it's just down. It's down 50% in 5 years.
Just for what? Just because of rates or what?
Because of rates.
Yeah.
I think this is such a good move. I'm checking my bank account right now. Please let me log in this time. If I have enough I'll move money and I'll buy it. I'll buy it right here. I'll buy it right now. All right, let me see.
Bondtracker.com.
Is that what they're telling me to check?
You only can sell 20% of WLFI for who bought it. Oh.
When can you sell the rest?
Yeah, Foddy, when can you sell the rest? I'm dumping on these bitches, bro. What, a year after? Oh, shit.
Here, let me share this one instead. Actually, what's Brewski doing? Let me share. This is a much more entertaining chart to look at. I actually got money in it. All right, I'm only down 0.05. I'm down 5% still.
It reached some pretty good highs, though. I mean, if you look at that candle right beside it, you bought before that candle, right?
Yeah, I bought at 0.16, though, or 1.6. So I'm still down.
You're going to make it. It's going to be 6.1 by tomorrow.
You believe in me?
6.1 by tomorrow, bro. I'm telling you.
Buying power, deposit funds. All right, we'll do what? $330 from the checking just once. Review.
How much of a fee is it?
Instant. So no fee for the Robinhood. Yeah, what they do is they put the fees on the back end. You won't earn interest on uninvested cash. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Because I don't keep it in cash anyways. Now we'll go back to TLT, and I'm going to trade options. We will do I like to do leaps. I like to go very far out because short-term pricing I can get fucked on. I put in 330. The best we can get is this 94 option for 320. Let's click on it. Click to add. See if I can continue. All right, so it's between 305. Let's see if I can get it for 3.1. Can I get it? No, it's a low odds. What about 3.15? 3.15. It's a long call. Submit. Come on, go through. Tell me it got filled. All right, we're filled.
Nice.
So let's see if it shows up now. Let's refresh. Boom. So we're down $2 already. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Money, baby.
Money
so we'll keep an eye on
What's
this.
It got to hit?
Huh?
What does it have to hit on the call?
Just buy when I buy. All right, Liam. You let me know. When are you buying? Anyways, TLT has to go above $94 by the time of January 2027.
Oh, yeah.
But because I bought a long leap, so the break-even price is actually $97.15 right here.
Okay. So
I got one of them. We'll see. I think it's going to do just fine. As long as rates actually come down. If rates come down in 14 days, this is going to jump.
Yeah.
This is going to, if they don't, for whatever reason, I mean, it's a 95% odd rates come down. I think this is such a safe play. I could be stupid. I could be wrong, but I believe in this. I think it's good. We'll figure it out. We'll just keep it. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll show it every time I stream. We'll show the SoFi every time I stream.
Hell yeah.
But what's cool is I like looking at this. So my all-time, if it loads, my all-time on Robinhood was way back here. I started with 6,700 and I lost all the way down to like, what was it? I had $500 at one point in this account. Just $500. And Kleen, you actually made this. You revived this account yourself. You don't even know it.
Yeah.
You sent me a message that Roaring Kitty tweeted for the first time in 4 years.
Yeah.
And I tripled that 500 in like a month.
Yeah.
with some GameStop and some AMC. Yeah. And then, so that was that little spike up here. And then I lost a little bit, I think somewhere like maybe $200 of that. And then I put it into SoFi. And then SoFi came down a little bit after going up a lot. And then now it's just on a tear.
Boom.
So I think by the end of this year, it's very possible I actually make it all back. Let's see.
Round tripping, as they say.
Yeah. It took me all this time. Took me all this time to get back. But I'm playing smarter. And the thing I'm not doing is I'm not doing weekly options anymore ever again.
Thank fucking God, dude.
I refuse. Because
how good did that big spike right there feel, though?
This one?
No, the one before that, way before that.
This was COVID. I shorted the market.
Yeah.
And every day I was buying more and more puts, and every single day I was printing. It felt incredible. Every day I was excited. All I was doing was working and going to school, and I didn't give a fuck how bad my grades were. I didn't give a fuck if people were mad at me at work. I was pumped. Every day I woke up with like an extra $1,000.
Yeah.
It was amazing. That was incredible. And I was like,
waking up at 3 o'clock to see how China reacts to this shit, you know?
Yeah, basically. And I was like, all I need to do is take this money that I'm making and buy the dip.
Yeah.
And my mind back then was a bad trader, and I just could not buy the dip. I was like, I just kept shorting, and then I ended up that's why it came back down.
That's it.
I got into a revenge trading, like it's got to come down. It's COVID. Yeah. COVID, man.
COVID.
Yeah. They're shutting down businesses. There's no way it should be bouncing.
Dude, I was an essential worker, bro. I was making pizza as an essential worker.
That's crazy that pizza is an essential worker.
Yeah.
I was making traffic units as an essential worker.
Dude, had to.
Yeah, you need those traffic units.
You do, actually.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember how dead shit was in town? Like when COVID was happening?
I do. I remember going to work and being the only car on the road, and I was like, yo, this is crazy.
It's wild, yeah.
It felt good. I was like, man, I don't got to stop. I don't got to worry about traffic. I can go to the park.
Going into a grocery store when nobody was out.
Yep.
Unmasked, bro. And people were like, I could sense that they were wanting to yell at me.
Oh, yeah.
But
you're one of them. You don't believe. You're a conspiracy theorist.
You're killing my grandma. It's like calm down there, Chuck.
Messaging me stuff like that. Like, why didn't you get the COVID shot? Your grandma's gonna die. You know, your mom has cancer. You're killing her. It's just like, bro, chill the fuck out. No. You live your life, I'll live mine. You take that experimental drug, and I'm gonna be over here breathing some fresh air.
Hell yeah! Look who the smart one was.
Oh, they'll never admit either. Like all the data that came out with the vaccines not working, or them being, cancerous or painful, or just not working in general. Just they refuse to ever talk about it again.
Yeah, it's swept under the rug. It's not even a thing anymore.
Yep.
It's gone.
Good old Fauci days and the governor of New York and
Andrew Cuomo, yes.
Good times, really. Good times.
All right, man. I gotta go pick up my daughter.
Yeah, I gotta get going too, brother.
All right. It was good.
Have a good one, everybody.
Finally good to see you, man.
You as well, man. Liam, let me know. Let me know. I might have to sell this before I go because I won't be able to watch it all day. Unless you think it's gonna pump multi-days, then I'll just hold it. It'll be what it'll be. But appreciate all y'all for showing up. Remember to get outside, see your friends, see your family. Here to make more money so that we can spend more time with them. Until next time. Peace.